It's 8:09. Good morning. It's the Bob Schmidt Show on today's Talk 1490. Also going to be playing back the interview come later on Classic Rock 100.1. Eddie Money joining me now. Got a new TV show called Real Money, also a brand new song called A Brand New Day. Eddie, thanks a lot for joining me this morning. I had the chance to talk to you many years ago when you played at Riverfest here in La Crosse, and enjoyed that conversation then, and looking forward to chatting with you now. What made you decide to do a television show?
Well, you know what? When they say that video killed the radio star. By the way, love your show, Bobby. Thanks so much for having me on. I appreciate it. Classic Rock 100.1. I got to say hi to the gang. They know I'm on the radio. You know, all my wife's friends. Make sure you bring my name up. But, yeah, it's great. The reality TV show was, I just did it because of kids, you know? I mean, when they say the video killed the radio star, very true, but the Internet has really killed the recording artist. Think of all the records that Taylor Swift would sell or Imagine Dragons if people weren't downloading their songs for nothing. I got the song called Brand New Day. I'm probably going to re-sign with BMG Records, but the record's not even out yet, and 4,000 people have already got it. It's crazy.
Right. Well, let me ask that as a question then. What's your favorite format when it comes to music? Is it digital? Is it album? Is it CD? Is it another 8-track?
To tell you the truth, the most powerful thing in the world is not so much TV or MTV or classic rock radio was where I made my bones. You know, all these great DJs and you guys. And by the way, I love Wisconsin up there. So there's nothing to me better like some good walleye, man. And you know, the Badgers come down and they kick the living hell out of UCLA every year. That drives me crazy. But I love all my Cheesehead fans out there. I just love Wisconsin. It's really cool, man.
That's awesome. Working with your kids, how's that working for you?
Well, you know what? It's really crazy when you work with kids because, you know, they'll change rooms and blah, blah, blah. You don't know what room they're in or where they're at. And, you know, you get in the car, they left their headphones there, somebody's got the computer in the front. It's crazy is what it is. I go out with my band, I'm going out, guys my own age, everybody's in the car all the time, but it's a sound check. Going out with the kids, it's like it's like a TV show.
The show's called Real Money. How much of it is actually, quote, real, if you will, Eddie?
You know, the whole thing is really real. That's what really kills me. I mean, they weren't playing no bones, or people put it together. I bought my daughter a Jeep Cherokee, you know, for instance, and she turns around, and she was out with a girlfriend, and she put it in reverse rather than drive and smashed it to a wall. So, you know, I'm coming home, and they put the cameras on me, and I'm going, where's Jessica's car? And they pull it up, and it was like, you know, $7,000, $12,000 worth of damage in the back. And I went nuclear. I'm going, I didn't care if the cameras were on or not. I was ready to kill her. But, you know, it got on television. It's crazy. But the show it's very real. Nothing is rehearsed, which is really crazy. And then again, when I look at the TV show, I say to myself, I wish I could have done it 10 years ago and 10 pounds ago.
Right. When people watch it, Eddie, is it going to be similar to like the Osbournes when that was on, and a beep every other second?
Well, I thought the Osbourne show was funny because, you know, Ozzy is really more entertaining than I am. I love Ozzy. It's really fantastic. But I think people are going to kick out of it. My wife's intelligent. You can tell she's the glue that holds it all together. My kids are all different. They're all like, you know, it's nuts. But, you know, I hope people like it. I mean, I myself, I hate it. I mean, everybody tells me they love the show, but to me, I don't know. I mean, my wife likes it. It's good for the kid's career. I mean, Des Money, D-E-Z Money. He's a great writer. He doesn't sing like me or sound like me, but he's a very talented kid. And then I got another son of mine that's into dubstep music, whatever the hell that is. And I'm trying to get him a deal. It's crazy. But, you know, I'm a typical American dad. I live for my children. You know, I stay sober for my wife. I take her to church on Sunday. But, guys, it's the only nap I get all week.
You said you stay sober for your wife. Was that been a battle in your life?
Well, to tell you the truth, I just quit drinking. You know, when I was drinking, I wasn't like a Jim Morrison. I mean, after work, I was knocking down the babies. I would never get drinking during my shows. But, you know, now I'm waking up without a hangover, and I got that Irish temper. I got that under control. And you know what they say, guys? A happy wife is a happy life, you know?
Right on. Is there truth to the whole saying of sex, drugs, rock and roll of the 70s and 80s?
You know what? It was sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And I'm glad it was because I had a great time.
Many of your songs are anthems. You know, we play a lot of them on Classic Rock,
Right.
and I love them. Two Tickets to Paradise, probably. You get asked this all the time, but I have to ask, where is Paradise?
Well, you know, it could be anywhere. When I wrote that song, I was going with a girl, and she was in UC Berkeley, and she was in Alpha Phi, a really great sorority. Her mother had a lot of money, and she was dating me, and her mother really wanted her to date the mayor's son. But she dumped it. She finally dumped me and met the mayor's son. But you know, I wanted to take her on a. I had no money to take her to the Bahamas or to even to Los Angeles. I wanted to take her on a bus ride at Greyhound because it goes up through the Sycamore Valley up there with the big redwood trees and stuff like that. And they let you get out and take a look at all the redwoods, and you could drive a car through one of the trunks. It's really a great place in Northern California. I wanted to take her up there. That was my Two Tickets to Paradise. You know, it's like it's a great song. I mean, two tickets. Who wouldn't want to have Two Tickets to Paradise? Me included.
Oh, absolutely. Do you have a favorite song of yours that you did?
Well, I like Shaking the Two Tickets to Paradise, and I love Take Me Home Tonight because, you know, Ronnie Spector did that great chorus and it Be My Little Baby. Now my daughter comes out and sings it on stage, and everybody loves that song. I'm very lucky to have that tune in my set, you know. And we got Shaking and Think I'm in Love and Want to Go Back and Give Me Some Water. You know, it's really a lot of fun to get out there. We had a lot of hits. I was in the right place at the right time. I had a great record company, I had a great manager, and somebody else was driving, I guess, huh?
Oh, Eddie, what do you attribute your success to?
I think having songs, you know, you talk to we see at a marriage counselor, and the guy was a therapist, and he said to me, Eddie, one of these songs represent the American male inadequacy. I said, what do you mean? He says, well, you want Two Tickets to Paradise, you want to go, baby, hold on, you want to take somebody home tonight, you think you're in love, and I'm going, okay, I got you. But I write a lot of songs that are very Americana. Two Tickets to Paradise, Give Me Some Water, Think I'm in Love. I mean, it's fun music, you know, it's up music. I mean, it's music that makes you feel good, you know?
Well, it's music that when you hear it, no matter where you are, you start singing along with it. That's for sure. When you're doing a show and you hear people singing in the audience, do you ever think to yourself, "Oh my God, they sound horrible"?
No, to tell you the truth, man, I did a show last week, and this really gorgeous young lady was right below my feet. And I looked down, and she was crying her eyes up. I'll make her eye makeup was running like a chick that lost a puppy or something. And I was singing Two Tickets. I couldn't talk to her, but when the guitar solo came around, I looked around and I got bent down and said, "Hey, baby," she said, "You're standing on my fingers."
That right there. That's great. Eddie, a friend of mine, I posted on Facebook the other day, I said that I'm going to be having a chance to talk with you. And a friend of mine who's a radio personality up in the Twin Cities said to me, he goes, ask this question. He goes, I don't know if this is true or not. He goes, the song Kenny Loggins, I'm All Right. He goes, Eddie's in the background. I'm like, I never knew that. So I listened to the song, and I'm like, that is Eddie's voice. Is that you?
That's me. And, you know, we were label mates back in the day. I mean, I sang All Right Now in Danger Zone before he even sang those songs with Giorgio Moroder. And then when I sang the song in All Right Now, I mean, I sang the bridge. I didn't get paid for it. I just wanted a little credit on the record. And I never got it. And then, you know, I'd be all hung over going, get the guy Kenny Loggins on the phone. Whatever. But I heard that he's replaced me on his new version. But I got no qualms with Kenny Loggins. I mean, I think he's a good artist and stuff like that. But we had a riff for years. We weren't getting along at all.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't mean to bring up any bad, but I didn't know if that was you or not. I'd seen it on Song Facts, but you know, sometimes those are added by, you know, like Wikipedia. Somebody adds it in there as a background thing or whatever, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to ask the source if I get an opportunity. You know, artists that you enjoy listening to.
Well, I still like Jimi Hendrix. I still like Led Zeppelin. I like the Stones. I like the Beatles. I like Mitch Ryder and the Detroit Wheels. I like Bob Seger. I mean, I like a lot of Tom Petty was a good buddy of mine. He's gone. I mean, I listen to, you know, I'm at the music from my generation, which is something. I was on the road with the Stones. I got a chance to meet Plant and Page, which was really great. I met them they were in that shop that Elvis used to have his clothes made at called Lansky's in Memphis, Tennessee. And I met them and I said, I saw you guys before your first record came out at the Carousel Ballroom in San Francisco. And then when the record came out, it sounded just like the record note for note. And they were the greatest guys in the world. I mean, you meet a lot of these rock stars, you think they're going to be jaded and really screwed up and stuck up. It's not like that. I think that the greatest, one of the greatest experiences for me is meeting somebody that I really love to death, like a Mick Jagger, and he takes the time out to take a picture with you. I mean, that's commendable. And that's how I am with my fans,
Right. Well, I was going to ask if you do that. The TV show's called Real Money. One season only, or are you going to go for a second season?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I met this guy, Mark Cuban. He runs the Dallas Mavericks. And when I met him, he's got that show Shark Tank, and he was nice enough. I was playing in Dallas. He was nice enough to come down on a busy schedule and take me out to lunch with my wife, and he met the kids, and we talked about the TV show. And I mean, he's an owner with a big mouth. He's always getting in trouble. It reminds me of myself. And he's got a couple of kids, and I think this Access TV is like the new MTV. It's really great. They got really great concerts. You got Sammy Hagar on the road with Sammy Hagar. Sammy and I are really good buddies for the longest time. And I just think it's a lot of fun, and it's good for the kids, and, see what happens.
Right on. Hey, last thing I want to ask, could you introduce your song?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, the song called Think I'm in Love, guys. It's a great tune, and I hope you like it. I'll be putting a new record out pretty soon.
All right.
That's Waddy Wachtel on guitar.
And the song is called Brand New Day. Eddie Money, thanks a lot for joining us. Don't forget to catch his new show called Real Money. You can catch that show. Google it, find out more. Thanks, Eddie.
I don't need to write a book about the chances that I took, all the hearts I had to break. I have to live with my mistakes, all the ghosts that haunt my past, all the dreams that didn't last. Burning candles, they both danced away to pretend, watching bad luck take away all my friends. As a boy I never cried, till the day my mama died. After that I left my home, San Francisco all alone, with Eddie, Bill and Dave all gone. Thought I'd put them in my song, and maybe to you, well, it don't mean a thing. It's about my life that I wanna sing. Hey, hey, I'm feeling okay. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day, I'm taking it slow. Gotta say, listen now. Hey, hey, I'm feeling alright. Feeling alright tonight. My memories, they linger on. Some are vague and some are strong. Some are happy, some are sad. Some are good and some are bad. Things that can move you and bring you to tears. Minutes, then hours, and days turn to years. I turned the page, I had kids of my own. The time that I cherish, being at home. Hey, hey, I'm feeling okay. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day, I'm taking it slow. Yeah. Hey, hey, I'm feeling alright. Feeling alright tonight. I'm feeling okay. Yeah, it's a brand new day. Brand new day.
New song from Eddie Money here on, I almost said on Classic Rock 100.1 on today's Talk 1490. It was a good conversation. I enjoyed conversation with Eddie Money. Brand New Day, the name of the song. Real Money, the name of the TV show. You can catch that, of course, on cable. 8:25 is the time. It's the Bob Schmidt Show on today's Talk 1490